Hello, friends. I'm Karina Chin, and I'm going to share a really fast video with you. I am making a separate video than I normally do because normally I sit and chat and tell everybody the Stampin' Up! Specials, but as part of this crafty collaborations um, tutorial, I just wanted to show you how to make my cute quick card. I'm going to change it to the Mrs. Santa instead of Santa Claus this time, but it'll be the same design. And I hope you love it and I hope you have fun. I'm in Canada, so if you are looking to order from a Canadian demonstrator, I can help you out. Or if you live, in the US or anywhere else in Europe or in so many places, right? Australia, make sure you contact your demonstrator. So let me go down here. I love this card. Oh, there's me. Didn't want to do that. Back again. Okay, hold on. Here we go. I always find YouTube Lives and Facebook Lives so much easier than trying to pre-record the videos. This won't be the best video quality because I am doing this through Zoom, but I just thought you might enjoy this instead. Okay, so you can stamp along with me. What you want to do is you want to get a piece of cardstock. You're basically cutting the cardstock in half. So I am cutting mine at, because I'm in North America, let's just double check. Yeah, this would be 8.5 inches by 11 inches, and you're just going to cut it in half so that you have 4.25 by 11 inches. Easy, right? Then you're going to get your paper scoring tool. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a score line from the top left-hand edge down to the bottom right-hand edge. And I love my Stampin' Up! Paper trimmer. One, it's just the best. That's all I can say. It's the best. And the other reason is we have these wonderful scoring tracks, so you can line up the points of your cardstock in the track of the trimmer, and it makes it really easy for fancy fold cards. So all I'm doing is just scoring this in half. We'll just set this to the side. Let's just move this piece of paper right now. And then what you're going to do is you're going to fold it in half on the diagonal. And I'm just going to grab my handy dandy bone folder. You really need a bone folder for this project. Okay, and then if you want, you can measure to score it, but honestly, I've made a ton of these and it should be a super quick, fun, fast project. All you're going to do is fold it in half. You're lining up the points like so. Now, because I'm not pre-scoring this, I'm going to help it. Get your little bone folder and kind of, just gently nudge it with your bone folder, and then there's your nice line. Now, if you really, really want to, you could go in here and make it look pretty. I believe the measurement might be 6.25 each side, or it could be 6 3/8. Whenever I try to measure and score, it never works. I don't know why that is. I just find that this is the simplest way of doing it. Now, this is all pretty, but how do you get the designer series paper to work? Well, I have a little template for you. So if you start with a piece of cardstock that's 4 inches by 5 1/8, and you mark it with a pencil 2 inches on the short side, and then 3 inches from the quarter from this side, from the right-hand edge, you'll get your lines to cut this kind of shape. Now, is this I don't know, is this a trapezoid? I really don't know. And this is great because it does fit a gift card holder, or it does fit a gift card. Ooh, I had one. I have a chocolate gift card somewhere. Let me see. Okay, I have an Amazon one, but check it out. Isn't that fun? Okay, let me show you how to make this. So you want to get a piece of designer series paper, and you want to get a piece of basic white cardstock. So I'm just going to cut these at the same time. Well, this could be a mistake. I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, so this is going to be 4 inches by 5 1/8. right? Super simple so far. By 5 1/8. So if you're wondering where 1/8 of an inch is, you have 5 inches and you have 5 1/4. And then the longer line in between those two is the 1/8 of an inch measurement. We're just going to cut it. Ta-dam, isn't this easy? And I am using the Reindeer Fun Designer Series paper, and I don't think that's what it's called, but you guys are, I'm sure you can figure out what it is. Okay, so you want to put the short side at the top, and I'm going to make a pencil tick mark at 2 inches. Then we're going to turn it. I'm going to turn it this way and go at 3/4 of an inch. So you can see where that is, 3/4 of an inch. Now what we're going to do is we're connecting the tick mark. So I'm just going to cut off this corner. And again, line it up in the track of your trimmer. Okay, and now, so this is garbage. Then I'm going to line up the top left-hand edge with this tick mark, and we're going to cut this angle. And I hope you love these crafty collaboration tutorials. I just love it. I use it, my customers use it, super fun. Okay, now you have this weird shape. I have to look at what this paper is called. It's driving me crazy now. Hold on 1 second. Reindeer. Oh, look at all the reindeer we could use. Reindeer Days Designer Series paper. Okay, I will just do some aerobics to get back to my table. Okay, now we got to put this in somehow. So this is the hardest part of the project. It's like a puzzle. I think if I flip it like this, see, it fits perfectly inside. Oh, I got this on here. Now, is this going to be the front? This is the front. Okay, hold on a second. I want it to go like this. So flip it over. This is going to be my front. Let's just use some liquid glue. I like liquid glue because I always put things on crooked. I don't know about you, but it just happens that way. So this way I have a few seconds to maneuver my pieces around. Gives me a little bit of wiggle room. Right? And then doesn't that look cute? And then I'm going to put this white piece in this way. There you go. So just play with it until it fits. But it needs some decorations. Can you guys see the little snowflakes I put on here? I'm just going to do red snowflakes. I will show you another one that I made, this one. See, it looks a little bit cuter with white embossed snowflakes, but I'm a little pressed for time today. And I'm using Sweetest Star, and it has matching punch. Like, who doesn't love that? And we're just going to stamp some snowflakes on here. I think I went like this. Oh, scary. I shouldn't be stamping on a folded piece of paper. Don't do this. This is now going to be a what not to do video, but I've done enough of these that I am very confident in my stamping skills today. Now I've just jinxed myself, but that's okay. Hey, see, isn't this easy? And then look, this one we're going to put in here. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I hope everybody's having a fun, amazing day. The reason why I love doing live videos is I get to chat with people. Even if they comment, I can chat. I still like to chat. I like to chat all the time. In fact, my kids used to really bug me because I was always the mom who was staying after. I'd pick up my kids, but I'd stay longer just so I can chat with the other moms. And my son would get so mad at me. Mom, can we go now? Quit talking. So that's why I love stamping so much. I can talk to my stamping friends. Okay, so I'm wishing you a holly jolly Christmas, and I just love how it fits right here. See, isn't that amazing? And then if you want, you can write, write a nice thing here. And again, you could put a gift card in here if you want. You could even put another piece of paper on the other side and make a pocket for another gift card holder. Now, the other thing I wanted to show was, look at this. You can actually put the designer series paper on this panel if you don't want to stamp it. I just thought the direction of this paper didn't look amazing like that. But it's almost done. So now we're going to get Mrs. Santa Claus. And we're going to get a piece of basic white cardstock. I'm just going to stamp her really quickly. This is my quickie video because I have to run in like 5 minutes to go do a delivery. So if I can make this in 10 minutes, you can probably make it in 5, right? Okay, let's color Mrs. Santa Claus. Now I'm not the best colorer. I love to color though. I haven't really taken any classes. So I know there's people on here who will be cringing about my coloring skills, but that's okay. It's a handmade card. That's what I tell everybody. It's made with love. You want it to be perfect, go to Hallmark. Actually, they're probably bankrupt. Okay, let's color this red. Just because it's hard. A lot of the card companies aren't surviving anymore. Okay, so I love this. She's gonna have a red dress. Eek, eek, eek. I want this to be white. A little bit of white. I don't know, is that lace? What is Mrs. Santa doing? What are we gonna name Mrs. Santa? Ingrid, Ethel, Elsie. My grandma was Elsie. That's a very strong name. Okay, there we go. I don't know why I'm going with E words. Okay, there, I'm almost done. And again, you can put highlights on her. But I plan on making 20 of these. So I'm not going to spend hours and hours on my coloring because I think most people would just want to get to the cute gift card and they won't really pay as much attention to Mrs. Santa unless I give it to another Stampin' Up! Demo friend. Then that's a whole other story. Okay, so she has a red dress. Is she gonna have green pants? You know what, let's just give a little bit of shading in here. I'm imagining the light is coming from the left. I don't know, maybe not. I think that looks pretty cute. Blend, blend, blend. And we'll just blend this out a little more. Oh, there's Otto. Let me just close my door. Okay, I'm back. My dogs are barking. So I'm just going to go over with Wink of Stella on this nice little lace part. I didn't put this in the instructions for my Santa because I didn't actually use Wink of Stella on him, but you sure could, right? You could put Wink of Stella. Well, why can't I put Wink of Stella? It takes 2 seconds and then I will include it in my tutorial. Because Wink of Stella just makes everything a little bit better. Okay, so we've got Mrs. Claus. We are going to punch her out with the star. I think it's a star builder punch. And then she needed to be on something, I think. So I really liked using the 2 3/8 of an inch, 2 3/8 of an inch circle punch. And I just have garden green, but that's not going to match. My greens aren't going to match. It's too far to run and get my shaded spruce color. So I'm just going to do punch her out in white. Or punch a circle in white. Okay, let's move this. And we are going to glue Mrs. Santa. There we go. Maybe she's Barb. She looks like a Barb to me. I don't know. What would you name Mrs. Santa? Okay, here we go. See, isn't stamping fun? This is why I do it. I just love it. I've made so many friends stamping on just trips and events and being with team members. I just love it. So fun. Okay, here we go. I'm going to put Mrs. Santa here. And then all we need to do is stamp Sweet Wishes. And then you can let me know which card you like the best. Well, I guess you can't because this isn't a live video, but I will be posting it on YouTube. So feel free to leave me a comment. I've been doing this for many, many years, but my YouTube videos just never seem to take off. And my son, I had to ask my son, well, what's wrong with my videos, Connor? And he goes, Mom, I just don't think you're that interesting. I just had to laugh. And I'm like, fair enough. That is a very good point. So yeah, my son just makes me laugh. Okay, are we ready, guys? Here we go. We're almost done. Like, look how cute this is, right? Anybody can do this. Very easy measurements. If you are in Europe and you have different measurements, I still think it would be really easy to figure out measurements for this kind of a card because it's just folding paper in half and playing with it a little bit. Now, my peppermint embellishments have walked away. So we're just going to pretend that I put on 1, 2, 3 peppermint embellishments. My Amazon gift card is going to go here, although it doesn't match and look pretty. So it's actually going to go in here. And then I'll show you some alternatives. Okay, ready? Oh, whoa, is that changing leaves? Oh, yes, it is. Changing leaves. I had to do one with the gingerbread boy. I'm a huge baker. I love baking. If I could live off cookies and cakes as a food group, I would. So we have the gingerbread, we have Mrs. Claus, and we have Santa Claus, right? So that would even be super cute to give to your friends. I like this one because I thought you could maybe do a gift card for a bakery or just attach this with a package of treats. And this little heart is actually from the home builder house stamp set. What's it called? I can't think of it, but it's a little house punch, super cute. And then as a sneak peek, people, look at the sneak peek. We have the new Hearts of Elegance Valentine's online exclusive coming in November. So you can make one of these. I put the designer series paper this time on the inside of the card. And that's what I was talking about this piece. Oh, look at that. Why didn't I do this? Oh, I might actually do that. I like that. How cute is that? Okay, and then you have the embellishments, and I hope I have given you lots of ideas. So I want to thank you so much for joining me. Try this card. It is super fun. I hope you have a lot of fun playing with it, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye.